Hey, what's up guys? It's Ben 2000 YJO, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero, and today guys, I'm going to be telling you what I think the top 5 decks of the format are. Stick around. Alright guys, this video is probably not going to be all that long because I'm just going to be talking about the decks that I think are going to be good for this up-and-coming format and probably for the foreseeable future of 2019. These are the decks that I think are going to take it. I mean, this is unless Konami decides to drop another ban list, but I don't foresee that happening anytime before April, so considering I know they said it wouldn't be till April, but you know, with Konami, who knows? So I guess we should just go ahead and get started. With number 5 on my list, I think that Thunder Dragons will be on that list. And the thing is, Thunder Dragons are still pretty good. They lost Gold Sark, but they gained the Lone Wolf card. I can't remember its TCG name for the life of me. But I know Slim mentioned it, but you know, so it's really just a replacement, and it's dark, so Allure of Darkness still is a thing in that deck. I mean, they didn't lose any consistency. In fact, if anything, they really gained it, because you still have the 1 Gold Sark, and then you have the 3 copies of the Wolf, so now you have basically 4 Gold Sarks. So I think the deck is actually going to be more consistent now, and also now with the Construct coming back, you'll have like, you know, you could do like a Shadal engine if you wanted to. You have more support in that aspect too. The dinosaurs are still really powerful, so Thunder Dragon and all their variants I think are still viable as a deck. Number 4 on my list is Sky Strikers. Now Sky Strikers are, they're just, I mean, they're getting support. They didn't get touched at all, which to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of shocked by, because I'm like, what the hell, you didn't touch nothing! I'm convinced that Konami secretly just loves Sky Strikers and they want it to kill everything. I don't think it's going to be the best deck going on in the going further into the future of this year, but I do think it's going to be a contender and stay a contender. Number 3. Now this is where I may start to differ from other people who've made this list, because I don't know, I'm not just talking about this format, I'm also talking about in future formats for the remainder of this year. So number 3 on my list is the Orcs deck. And the reason why is because, one, they got a major card in this newest set that's coming out, I believe later this week. And, you know, the deck's getting, they're going to be and that deck's still getting more support later down the line. So, yeah, I'm going to say Orcs are going to be a threat. And they're going to be a threat that, frankly, if you're not playing the deck, you need to be prepared for. They're getting their own Solemn Judgment, which they're also getting their own, like, their new Xyz monster is a disruptor in and of himself, so it's going to get nuts. Number 2 on my list is also going to further basically what Orcs does. Salamangrates. I think they're going to definitely be a top contender also, and the thing about them is, you know, if you look at numbers 4, 3, and 2, these decks are basically all, they're, you know, to be frank, guys, they're back row heavy decks, and if you're not prepared, you know, with some back row hate, I mean, you're going to get Rompo stomped, and I'm telling you that right now, that, you know, with searchable cards that are basically solo, and well, Salamangrates also have their own Icarus attack, it's bad. You know, you could get easily blown out if you are not prepared. So the idea here is, yeah, watch out for Salamangrates. They're a tricky one. Let's go ahead and go to honorable mentions. I'm gonna put the honorable mentions for this video are BA, Necros, and Danger Dark World. The reason I say that is BA never dies. Necros, I don't think they'll be a top deck. The reason why I say that is because they're just not going to be as powerful as they once were, and I know they're more consistent now, but outside of Trishula, what are you afraid of? And traditionally you can manipulate it. If you don't have a graveyard, a field, or a hand, it doesn't go off. So, to me, it just seems kind of, you know, and the Danger Dark world is just still nuts. Going plus for no reason. I mean, we may not have Slash Draw anymore, but that doesn't mean anything. They can go into several Link and Xyz and, you know, monsters that are just stupidly powerful. They'll find another alternative win condition or another, you know what I mean? They'll just be a spam deck, and I mean, I'm pretty sure there's already an FTK with Cyberstein involving the deck, so yeah. And finally, the number one deck, the deck that I think is gonna be the strongest deck going forward into 2019, and is also gonna be the deck I hate the most, Altergeist. I hate that freaking deck. But the good news is, I think I think Altergeist they might be the best deck, but I think they're about to have a hard time. Because if you look at all of the of the top 5, only one of them isn't a back row based deck, and that's Thunder Dragons. So the good news is, with most of these decks, they're going to be back row centric, and knowing that it's going to help you be ready to side against it. You know, having your doubles, your Twin Twisters, you know, having your double heavy storm trap card ready to just, you know, basically nuke the back row at any point in time. I think ultimately it's going to be good. I do think, though, that I personally am going to be annoyed because my favorite deck got hit because of Thunder Dragons. So I'm blaming all the Thunder Dragon players. Sorry, Slim. It's clearly your fault. You banned my Fairy Tale Snow! Insert the hate now! I'm just kidding. Don't hate Slim. That's just a joke. But, yeah, I'm gotta say, I don't really like back row based formats. I prefer monster heavy formats, but it is what it is. So if you guys think that if there's a deck that you guys think should be on the list, you know, put that in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. It'd be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to leave a comment of anything that you want to see from me in the future. I do take those into consideration when I make future videos. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to me, because I'm in a race with another YouTuber, YGeoPro, and he is still whooping my butt. So if you guys want to subscribe to me and help me beat him to the 500 subscriber race, I'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.